The complex facade of democracy, a closer examination. The concept of democracy has long been a rallying cry for societies worldwide, championed as the ideal form of government that represents the will of the people. However, the assertion that we do not understand real democracy and that it has often been misused by colonizers and others as a pretext for their actions raises pertinent questions. This essay aims to dissect the assertion that democracy has been manipulated and misused throughout history, likening its misuse to how some terrorist organizations exploit religion. It also underscores the role of control in global politics and the need for a nuanced understanding of democracy. The manipulation of democracy. One cannot deny that throughout history, powerful nations have often invoked the concept of democracy as a pretext for their actions, including invasion, exploitation, and even violence. Colonizers frequently employed the rhetoric of spreading democracy as they expanded their empires, justifying their conquests under the guise of civilizing uncivilized regions. While these actions were far from democratic in practice, they serve as a testament to how the noble ideals of democracy can be weaponized for ulterior motives. Similarly, comparing the misuse of democracy to how terrorist organizations use religion is thought-provoking. These groups often employ religious ideologies to recruit and motivate individuals to carry out acts of violence. In both cases, democracy and religion become tools manipulated by powerful actors to serve their interests. This comparison underscores the malleability of ideals, showing that even concepts as sacred as democracy can be exploited. The puppet masters and control. The essay rightly emphasizes the importance of looking beyond the surface-level actors who participate in the misuse of democracy. Just as with terrorist organizations, there are often puppet masters operating behind the scenes, pulling the strings for reasons that may not be immediately apparent. These puppet masters are motivated by a desire for control rather than mere monetary gain. Control, indeed, emerges as a central theme in global politics. Beyond the facade of democracy, the struggle for dominance and influence on the global stage is often driven by a desire for control over resources, territories, and people. While the misuse of democracy may appear to be about promoting self-determination, it frequently serves as a mask for those seeking to consolidate their power and influence. Democracy's elusive ideal. The assertion that we do not have real democracy on our planet is a valid one. True democracy, characterized by equal participation, representation, and accountability, remains an elusive ideal in many nations. The world is dotted with examples of democracies that fall short of these principles, plagued by corruption, inequality, and manipulation. In conclusion, the misuse of democracy as a pretext for various actions is a troubling reality that has historical and contemporary manifestations. The comparison to the manipulation of religion by terrorist organizations highlights the adaptability of noble ideals for nefarious purposes. Additionally, the role of puppet masters in global politics underscores the pursuit of control as a driving force behind these actions. While we must acknowledge these issues, it is essential to maintain a nuanced perspective on democracy. Democracy, in its purest form, remains an aspirational goal, and its misuse should not lead us to dismiss its potential for positive change. Instead, we should strive for a deeper understanding of democracy, recognize its flaws, and work towards achieving a more genuine form of governance that truly represents the will of the people. In doing so, we can move closer to the elusive ideal of real democracy on our planet.